can't believe. Okay. Hello. I I definitely wasn't accidentally streaming to my own channel for several minutes, wondering where everyone was. I'm like, no one showed up for my stream. No one wanted this. I'm like, it can't end like this. Got an early start on the Dank percent. Okay. This is much better. I'm like, I went to the SWAGFEST website. I'm like, I'm not even live. they shut me down. All right, I'll wait a minute or two. Just. Oh, I heard someone followed me. Maybe the Black Knight? Did the Black Knight follow me? You just came back from the bathroom. Can you have your books back? Yes. Which books did you leave with? I rewatched. Oh my god, guys! I rewatched that that clip. I had no idea what I was saying. Like, bless you all for listening to me for even 2 seconds of that ramble. That metaphor got so out of hand so quickly. Oh my god. I lost track of where I was after like 2 seconds. I'm like, okay, teacher, you're a student and the game is a teacher? Kupo, everyone. Kupo. Kupo. Zen, I'm so excited. I love hearing you sing. Okay. How's music levels? Music levels are a little bit loud to talk over. Let me slightly lower. How does that look? That is pretty low. That's in the background. Okay. Brother! We are brothers! I don't know where the original brother came from, but in my head it's always Savage from the Clone Wars. Yes, you are my brother! It's from the game Brothers. Okay. How are people doing? The second metaphor was even better. Okay. The metaphors, there's got to be a good way to talk about it. Imagine you're at a poker table. Okay, the poker table metaphor worked in my head for understanding it personally for the first time, but I have no way of communicating that. And in the middle of the speedrun, I'm like, just imagine you're at a poker table, okay? And you get up to use the bathroom. Then you're going to want a list of books. It's just I think I need to people say we're identical. Am I doing the upset Dan face? And I feel like I have a bigger chin, so we look even less similar. Can I look like Boz? Wait, hold on. Where's the Boz microphone face that I saw in chat earlier? Where is it? I think I can do that face. Labris is savage when we goes in beast mode. We can rock with the best. Where Where's Swagfest? Is Swag? Oh, I'm in the wrong Discord server, so that's important. Oh, have all pictures of Boz been deleted? I guess so. Damn. I'll never see Beetle again. No. Where's your face? Peach, where's your face? Where's his face? Okay, whatever. Scroll up a bit. I'm scrolling like mad. Is it in dust joint reading? No, it's... I thought it was in the daily prompts. La 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 la. La 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 la. But at least I don't gotta pay rent. Fish and bugs, grab myself up. No, this is a picture of a sexy lion. Where's Beetle? Where are all these pictures of sexy lions coming from, by the way? That's... Okay, that's... Did it just get very green in here? Okay, well, I'll roll with it. Welcome. Welcome to my island. Which is not supposed to be a stream about me finding pictures of Beetle or sexy lions. We're learning how to do a speed run. Okay? So, welcome. Welcome to Do It Yourself Dank %. Learn along at home. I think you probably want to learn how to do a speedrun. And if you don't, you're just here to see me goof around and look at sexy lions. Again. You're excited to follow along in Breath of the Wild? Wait. Yeah. Crawley boys. I have your Switch with Breath of the Wild on it. Did you know that when you typed that first sentence? Okay. So welcome. If you're here and you want to learn how to perform the Dank % speedrun, which is currently one of the fastest speedruns in the Breath of the Wild category extensions, the record is 1 minute and 31 seconds, so it's very fast. I encourage friends to learn it and try it out just to get a taste of speedrunning to see if you like it. And it's also just a fun and funny run to do. So if you are speedrunning and you don't want to ruin your save file, this is an important first step. When you go and start the game, try creating a new user. And let's create this Dank user. You won't want to link a Nintendo account, but this way you can save all your... Oh, my audio is very desynced. This way you can save your current save file in Zelda and keep saving Hyrule in your normal save file, but try out some speedruns in a new file. The only downside about this is the first time you start up the game, like I just have, is you'll be going through the intro. But while the intro plays, why don't we learn a little bit about Dank %? We're going to forget to do all this preparation. We are creating a new profile, but I forgot to change the language to French. French saves 4 seconds. That's 4 big ones. I'll show how to do that in a second. If you want to time yourself, Live Split is my preferred timing app. Wee pee pee. Yes, Thumper. But you don't have to use a timing software. You don't. Many people, especially many people that submit Dank percent speedruns, just record the screen using their phone. Because it's only a minute and a half, you can use your phone to do that. And yeah. So you can use your phone. It's just a little bit harder to go back and time yourself, but that's fine. A lot of people do that. Where's my... I have lost my mouse. And this is an overview of the run. So Dank percent was originally a Ocarina of Time speedrun category where you were supposed to burn down a Deku stick. And it looked like you were smoking. Uh-oh. In Breath of the Wild, you can also do a smoking glitch. Is there a difference between using nunchucks versus a Pro Controller? There's no difference, but it will be a lot easier on your hands if you speedrun in general to use a Pro Controller. I will say, if you're using nunchucks, the hardest way to do speedrunning at all is with nunchucks still attached to the screen. That is so difficult. I tried learning that way, like the first 2 months I was speedrunning Breath of the Wild. It's barbaric. It hurts your hand. Yes, hand. So we want 3 things. I guess I can put my fingers down here. You can actually see my hands. We want 3 things to make Link smoke this torch. We need a shield, a torch, and a source of fire. So normally, we're starting here. We're here in the Shrine of Resurrection. We will need the Sheikah Slate. And if we were to go through this door and straight out all the way, this is the normal path out on the map. So here are sources of fire. The 2 closest sources of fire nearby are these 2 dots. One is close to where you find Santa, and this one is near a Boko camp. The torches, the closest torches to exiting the shrine, are also right next to those fires. That's so great for us. Oh, McAfee. So Dank is using a glitch to bring a lit torch up to Link's mouth to make him act like he's smoking it. That is all it is. The first frame that he brings it up to his mouth, that's the run. That's all it takes. That is the end of the run. So very fortunate. In Ocarina of Time, this is kind of difficult because torches and fire and stuff are far away from where you start. In Breath of the Wild, it's right outside. It is literally right outside from where you start. In Ocarina of Time, the run ends when the stick is fully smoked. In this game, torches don't degrade from fire. So unfortunately, you'd be smoking forever. Oh no. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. So we need fire, a torch, and the third part of the glitch, anyone remember? This is where you get bonus points, is a shield. There's only one shield nearby. Hand. Oh, no, it wasn't a hand. It was a shield. This is the closest shield to exiting the Shrine of Resurrection. So you can see they're all grouped up. All 3 are grouped up here, which is great. All 3 ingredients. The shield is necessary for the glitch to activate. So the act of putting your hands up to your mouth requires a shield. So we can see that the normal path out takes us kind of far away from those 3 things, right? Also, if we take the normal path out, there's a 60-second cutscene of opening, not this door, but the next door. And beyond that, there's another 42-second cutscene of Link going out and being like, wow, outside for the first time. So we want to avoid both of those. We're going to go this way. We're going to... It's for the cops. Yes. We're going to take a shorter path. I'm going to go directly through the walls. If you were here earlier, or if you've seen other speedruns, you'll know that this wall here is the best way out of this shrine. So I'm going to grab the Sheikah Slate, and we're going to start experimenting with how we do the speedrun. So everyone, feel free, grab your Switch, start up a new game if you haven't already. Make sure it's under a new profile if you don't want to ruin your old save. And follow along here. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. This is what we are interested in right now. So the very first thing you want to do while this door is opening, I usually click this right stick as fast as possible, because the very first time you look in your scope, it plays a 1 second cutscene of Link looking down at his scope for the first time. The little map of where to find the dankest ingredients. So we want to go to a little crevice in the corner here. Up in this wall, you want Link to wedge himself right up in there into that corner between this big pillar and this little wall with the constellation designs on it. So while you're up here, just use the left stick to press him into the corner, and I use the right stick to slowly turn the camera around. So you'll end up looking into the room and holding down this direction on the left joystick. The most important part of this next of this clip is going to be you've already seen the mini map. So you want to ignore everything that's happening in the rest of the view. Just focus on this mini map. The most important thing, there will be an X right here I've circled in green. You want Link's arrow to be pointed not directly at it, but just to the right of it. Just barely to the right of it. And the big V shape that the angle view of the camera makes, you can approximate it by having it line up with these two X's in purple. Those are not as important. They're mildly important, but you can get those kind of wrong. The green, you have to get exact. Once you're in this angle, just start mashing the click part of the right stick, and Link will just void through the floor. My capture card audio is very off. Hold on a second. There. Let's see if that's any better. Minimap is so small. On the PowerPoint or on the... Can we see big? Do you want me to... You want to see big like this? Big like this? Big boy? Hold on. Yeah. Let me reload so you can actually see this a little bit better. Foot cam, no! This is Zelda foot cam now. Can someone please change the stream category to Zelda foot cam?
That is a Sheikah slate.
Oh yeah, my camera's super zoomed in.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
I don't need guidance after my long slumber. I'm quite capable of finding the bathroom. Feet is not a game on Twitch yet. Okay, so this cutscene should finish. I'm going to show a close-up of the map. Alright, so I'm over in the corner here. You want to get nice and snug up in that corner, and this is the angle that I use. So controlling the camera with the right joystick controls that very light cone of vision you see. I like to capture both X's in that cone. And then controlling the left joystick controls Link's little arrow. And just to the right of that X down there, start smashing that like button. And by like button, I mean right joystick. And that... Oh my goodness, I've made this so huge. What have I done? That should get you... Yeah, so the mini-map shows your cone of vision in a very light manner. So now we're stuck underneath the Shrine of Resurrection. This is not a great place to be in because we have passed through one wall. We need to pass back through another wall to get inbounds. Which brings us to our next technique, which is called whistle sprinting. When you sprint around, when you hold the B button to sprint, Link uses up his stamina, right? So ideally in speedrunning, you always want to be running, but if you hold B for too long, you'll run out of stamina and you'll go very slow. That's slow as cringe. What you'd like to do instead is take your left hand off the comfortable position of the controller and hold forward with the left stick and down to whistle. And you can tap X and Link will sprint. And he doesn't use any stamina. This is difficult because this is not the intended way to hold a Pro Controller. Like, you can see, this is a very, this is a strange, uncomfortable way to hold it. But whistle sprinting is only about 85 or 80%. If you have extra fingers for this technique, go nuts. Use your sixth finger on your left hand if you have it to hold this forward. But you will see speedrunners get down to the red in their stamina and then switch to whistle sprinting to refill it and then switch back to regular running. Because whistle sprinting is not quite as fast as normal sprinting. So it's a good way to move fast while refilling stamina. If you ever do accidentally go down to the red and Link has his awesome tired face with his mouth open, it happens all the time. Best thing to do is hold this button, the ZL button, for holding up your shield. Right now I don't have a shield, so ZL just pans the camera to behind Link. But ZL makes Link move a little bit faster than if he was just tired. So it's a little way to eke out a tiny bit more speed if you accidentally exhaust yourself. So we're stuck under here. We're stuck out of bounds. What do we do? Well, I'm so glad you asked, person that I'm conversing with. I am going to aim for this triangle here. I consider it a triangle. Other people just say the dark shape on the wall. So I am going to be aiming for... I think that's a triangle. That's vaguely triangular, right? I see this little white dot on the wall as like an inside of a triangle and like the darkness around it. Wait, there are like 20 of us asking the question of what do we do next? Okay, great. So I want to head up to the top of this triangle. Usually I like to get a running start, but I want to be at full stamina when I reach the top of the triangle. So I take a whistle sprinting running start. And I start grabbing the wall. Now I'm still holding up at this point, and I'll jump twice. So do 2 leaps up with X. Then cancel holding with B, and whistle sprint while jogging up the wall. It'll look like jump, jump, and then cancel whistle sprint to run up this very steep wall. And once you have most of your stamina back, then you can do 3 more jumps to get to the top. It's cold up here, so be careful of that. You don't want to spend too much time in this cold, cold zone, or Link will freeze his precious little Hylian buns off. You'd think you're home free, because you can see outside, but no. There's an invisible wall here. You're actually still trapped out of bounds. So you need to head towards a very specific spot. It's this black dot in the soil right above Link's head. Once you're on that black dot, I'm going to die here in a second. So, to be continued. God, that looked painful. Uh-oh, death. This is great. It gives a chance to practice climbing up that wall again. So whistle sprint to the top of the triangle. Jump twice. Whistle sprint more, straight up. Full stamina and jump 3 times. We're back. We're back, baby. When you're close to the black dot up here, crouch down by tapping on your left stick. And you want to walk right on top of that black dot. And when you're on top of that black dot, B and press forward. And you will clip right out of the ground. It's fairly precise, but once you clip out of the black dot, head exactly east. There's a shadow that's always going to be here. I head right to the middle of that big shadow. When you escape, it will always be 5:15 in the morning, so the shadow will always be in that position. I just run and whistle sprint until you can see the Temple of Time in the distance. And that's when you know everything is going to be okay, Link. Everything's going to be fine. Going straight for the Temple of Time is the shortest route. That's going to get us the torch, the fire, the shield. So yeah. The bokoblins down here are not going to want to give up that torch. The bokoblins are a little bit of RNG, and they might make you frustrated. The first 2 parts of the run, clipping out of bounds, and then whistle sprinting up here, those you will get pretty quickly. The dealing with these bokoblins, I whistle sprint down until question marks form down there. When they have question marks, they know something's up, and they'll come this way. But if you whistle and draw them out towards you, the longer they don't see you, the further away from the torch they will be, which is great. You want them to be far away from the torch. Let me try one more time. They're whistling. They don't see me. I'm going to whistle sprint and run now. So they see me. I'm going to run straight for... They got it. They got it. Oh, God, that one hurt. So I have tried basically running down into the camp. Oops, I am very close. I have tried running down into the camp. If you're lucky, you can whistle sprint a second time, and they will have a little bit of a stunned reaction as you approach and whistle sprint the second time. So let's see if we can get that here. So they're questioning. I'm not getting the second, surprise. Just eat me. Eat me. I'm delicious. It is true. If you want, you can just get the shield here, which is much easier than getting the torch. And then carry the shield over to that tree where the old man and the other fire and the other torch are waiting. Come on. Wow. These guys are... Let me load from further back. I am trying to get to the torch before they do. Okay, yeah. Let me try going to the right more. Yeah, that's what I wanted them to... I didn't quite get it, but that was much closer. So the second I see them jump in reaction to seeing me, I want to start running, and then start whistle sprinting. Come on. Got it. Okay. That is the hardest part of the run, by far, is finding a way to beat this bokoblin to the torch. So we've got the torch. What else do we need? The shield. Gonna exit through this menu and pick up this shield. Now we've got everything we need. I'm going to go over the next and final part of the run, which is weapon smuggling. This is the glitch that allows Link to put the torch up to his mouth. So when you have a weapon and a shield equipped, we do automatically because we just picked them up for the first time. If you press... If the weapon is in your hand, I'll showcase this a little bit away from the Boko buddies. Yeah, just hang back, dudes. Dudes! My dudes. My dudes. My dudes. My dudes. Just hang back. Dudes, this is a chill stream. Damn it.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay, Zelda, I'm doing something else right now. My dudes, they're not chill at all. These guys are not chill in the slightest. I'm getting out of here. Okay. I just wanted to showcase weapon smuggling. So when Link has a torch out in his hand, like so, you want to press B with your right hand and very quickly enter the shield quick menu by pressing left on the D-pad. So like this, Link's arm is still going to be in the air. When you do that, just scroll over once and remove the shield. And now when he whistles, the torch is stuck in his hand, and it looks like he's... Oh no, we forgot to light it. So if there was a fire, which sometimes there's one here, and we pressed B. Oh, wait. If we press B too late, or if we press B to put the torch away and whistle, that would count as completing the run, whistling with a lit torch in his mouth. So this is the end goal that we want to see. This is Dank %. But if you press B and don't hit the shield menu soon enough, it is stupid, and I do love it, yes. If you press left too late, then one of two things happens. Either the torch will go out. Okay, even that wasn't late enough. That is too late. So if you do that, he won't have a lit joint. That is just in time. And the other thing that happens, if you're much too late, then you won't be able to actually click the shield quick menu. So, that's it. Those were the 3 glitches. We learned whistle sprinting, where you can sprint without using stamina. Whistle sprinting will change the way you play Breath of the Wild from forever, because it's just a faster way to get around. We learned weapon smuggling, where a torch will stay lit and stuck to your hand. And we learned how to clip out of the Shrine of Resurrection. A very handy glitch, because not only is it a quick way to start things like Dank %, but you might begin to notice that the time of day never changes, because the time of day only starts changing if Link does the starting cutscene where he goes on that cliff and like looks around at Hyrule. That cutscene starts the time of day. So if you ever wonder why speedrunners can use like very precise shadows and stuff as references for visual cues, it's because the time of day is always 5:15 and it's always this sunny. Zen, please drive so safe. I know you have to go someplace. Okay, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to just light this. I chose violence. Hurry. 450 miles in 11 minutes. That is a lot, Zen. That is quite a lot. I'm going to just say it right now. Sounds like a lot. So, I'm going to try and put that all together. Put it all together in a wonderful little speed run now. So, where is Donde está Baño? I ate too many peppers. Live split. Here we are. Move this up a bit. Beep, 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 beep. Wait, where'd it go? Live split. Live split. There we go. Hi. So here's my Dank percent timer. La Baño is basically La Biblioteca in the age of smartphones. Zen. It's too accurate. So I'm going to start a new game and see what kind of a time we can get, putting all those things together. I start my timers at negative 1.2, and that is based just on the timer starts on the first frame you control Link, which is very hard to get precise, but if you start at negative 1.2 seconds, that's approximately how many frames it takes from the the cut to black of the intro to the first frame. So let's just try it out and see what kind of time we get. Wait, how is this camera positioned? Why is where?
Open your eyes.
What am I doing? What is it? Oh God.
Open your eyes.
Okay, run over here. Do the Sheikah Slate cutscene as fast as possible. This is not going to be a PB because it's in English. I once again forgot to switch to French.
Take it.
So whatever I do is going to be
It will
4
help
seconds
wise
slower
up
than
your
my
long
PB,
slumber.
presumably. Unless I get a world record, which I'm not. I will show right after this how easy it is to switch back and forth from French. So as the door's opening, I click the right stick to get the Sheikah Slate cutscene over with as fast as possible. I'm going to run over to this corner, get the map in an angle I like, start clicking to clip through. Took a little longer than usual. Whistle sprint up to the top of the triangle, jump twice. Whistle sprint up until my stamina is filled back up. There we go. 1, 2, 3 jumps. Then whistle sprint over to the black spot. Crouch, uncrouch. Go to the shadow. Whistle sprint and sprint towards the Temple of Time tower. Hope and pray these bokoblins give me some good RNG in their movement. Ooh, that makes me nervous. Got it. Got the shield. I'm just going to run right on through here. And then B, unequip. And that is a 149-ish. And that is all it takes. That is the entire run. And now you can go smoke with your Boko friends. Damn it, they are not chill dudes. So yes, someone mentioned French. So since the opening cutscene is faster in French, what you can easily do, and it's only faster in French if you change both the language and the subtitles. Both have to be in French. So the quickest way to do that is in System Settings. Scroll all the way down to your system, and the Switch has a language associated with it. This is the French flag. Hey, Dank, how's it going? Mezzo says this run should also... Oh, where is the closest... Hold on. I'm just gonna start the game up. Where is the closest Hyrule herb? Because that actually could be fun. can see that, right? All right, so I want Hyrule herbs. These are the guaranteed spawn locations. Around... Ooh, actually, there's one right there. So here's the Boko camp. We'd have to go either over to one of these three or into the woods there. That's downhill, so you could slide there. But you'd have to go through... If you go a certain radius away from the Shrine of Resurrection, you hit a cutscene of Zelda talking about the Sheikah Slate. So maybe this one is best? Hard to say. Anyway, yeah. Let's try one more time in French. Smoke de baguette. Okay, so smoke de baguette does remind me, there is bread percent, and that is the fastest you can bake bread. I've never tried bread percent. What is bread? Is bread just salt and wheat? How do you cook bread in Breath of the Wild? I've done it like once. Next year, bread percent. Let's get a good bread meme. Oh, Aerith made bread percent in OOT? Listen. Listen to me after like 2 minutes. Oh, that was weird. Life is bread. Bread is pain. Pain is pain. Life is pain. Bread is pan. Life is pan. I love the Ocarina of Time meme runs. Even more now that you're allowed to start with the intro already. Like the intro video, the first 2 minutes of the game, you can start a meme run with those already done. Just a naked man, land full of enemies, enjoying the simple pleasures of making... Wait, why is that... Why is that censored? What word was that? Was that bread? Two jumps. Ooh, that was actually a bad angle. 2, 3. Okay, whistle sprint up here, duck. Press B to sprint out of that. Come on, hear my whistle. Get surprised. Got it. Okay, 140. That's not too bad. Get a good close-up shot. Oh god. That's how I want to go out. On fire. With a screaming bokoblin smacking me with a stick from behind. Yes, okay. So a number of things to consider based on the new glitches you've just learned. When you whistle sprint, even if you don't hear yourself whistling, you are making as much sound as if you were whistling. So whistle sprinting isn't a good idea if you want to sneak up or run around sneakily. Like you don't hear any whistling right now, it's still making a whistle sound for enemies nearby. Other things to consider. By itself, that weapon smuggling glitch doesn't do too much besides like a visual silly thing. Hey, excuse me. Oh, when they get too far away, it doesn't work. Interesting. I don't think I knew that. Can I drown? You're still trying to call the prospect of a future horse. Wait. Are those Scraggle rocks there? I don't think I've ever noticed that. I'm gonna come back here right after this stream. I think beyond that, that's all you really need to know for Dank percent. Is should I what's it called? Should I pander for time? Or, McAfee, are you and Daniel James ready to go on? Is there still, is he still doing a car ride? Should I just... He's tuning? You drove 450 miles? That is a speed run. Forget Dank percent. Just tell me how you did that speed run. Did you BLSS over there? Be honest. Ah, the apple. All right. So I guess it's time for me to hand off the stream to a bunch of very talented musicians, a pair that I can't wait to listen to. Thank you, Zen. I'm excited to see. One final little thing that I figure might interest some people, but up to you. When you want to, when you are, or not even when you're satisfied with your run, just when you're ready to see what's out there in the world of speedrunning. Speedrun.com is the current site of the if you search for Breath of the Wild category extensions. This is the home of the Dank percent speedrun. And we've got all sorts of submissions up to 5 minutes 48 seconds. So you'll be in good company if you join our ranks here. It's just a bunch of people having a dank old time. So yeah, feel free to submit it to the speedrun.com. I saw someone on the speedrun Discord is uploading a new run right now, so I'm about to be pushed down an additional rank. But people are still submitting this from time to time. I always enjoy seeing people do this silly category because I think it's a fun and quick way to get into the speedrunning extensions. Actually, there's a whole bunch of extensions I've never even seen on here. Marriage percent is, I'm not very good at that, but I'm on there. Rake in the lake, be the fastest to toss any rake in any body of water called a lake. There's a bread percent, which the rules are timing ends when the arrow of a text box appears after cooking bread. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of good stuff. Butter dog with the butter on him percent, which is, I believe, putting goat butter on any dog. Yeah, you can find whatever run you have the most fun with and try it out there. Okay. You guys good? You guys ready to take over? You ready to put me to bed? All right. Thank you all for attending this seminar. I will be back to tell you how to smoke. No, I won't. All right. Have fun. Take it away, guys. Do I have to end stream, or do you just take it over? Do I press stop?